Gemini, hello and welcome to your 2024 into 2025 winter shape shift reading. We're looking at the shape you're shifting out of, the shape you're shifting into, and what that shape shift looks and feels like for the winter season. I'm Andy, I'm your reader, and I'm joined today by the Wild Chorus Oracle deck by Abacus Corvus. This reading is meant to carry you through the entire winter season from December all the way to March. So I recommend that you watch it at the beginning of the season. Okay. To get a preview of what the themes might be for your season ahead. Then watch it sometime midway through, around like end of January, beginning of February, so that you can then bring your lived experience to the reading, and I guarantee it's gonna hit different when you watch it again. And then in that third rewatch, it will be at the end of the season, so you can look back in hindsight and string it all together to see how you have shifted through this season. All right, Gemini, let's take a look. The shape you're shifting out of. The shape you're shifting into. And what that shape shift looks and feels like through the winter season. Okay, cute. Let's take a look together. So we have alchemy, a spell for letting go, and then find the shimmer as what this shape shift looks and feels like. Well, obviously this reading to some degree is about letting go of something, and it could be in the name of like distilling it down to its essence, because that's really what alchemy is about, like taking different elements and compounds and transforming them, putting them through transformational processes to get to some sort of like purity or some sort of clarity of essence of what the compound actually is, like what the thing is actually made of, stripping away anything extraneous, and part of that is a spell for letting go. Part of that transformational alchemical process is being willing to part with elements that do not belong or are not integral to the essence. And it's really kind of lovely that Find the Shimmer is here, because it's reminding you, Gemini, to find the silver lining, to find Oh wow, I just got the obvious. The crow, of course, a corvid would be attracted to something shimmering, and it seems that the corvid is maybe like sorting through the shells that are spilling out of this teacup to find the shimmer, or in alchemy terms, to find the gold, to actually find the essence. Okay, so this is a bit of an investigation for you maybe this winter, Gemini. A little bit of a like search for the thing that glimmers the most, for this gem, for the diamond in the rough, for the shimmer, the thing that is the most attractive, the most lucrative, the most valuable, the most important, the most essential, the most true. And then this like cutting your connection or ties to whatever is not that shimmer. And it could be like whatever actually in your life doesn't match your shimmer, your essence, whatever sort of like dulls your ability to shine and shimmer as much as you actually naturally do. Okay. Nice. Gemini, Gemini. I think I want to read maybe I want to read Find the Shimmer. Although, yeah, we'll read Alchemy in the Extended. Let's just read about Finding the Shimmer. In times of heartbreaking change, whoa, we try to preserve what we can. As this polar bear holds something precious to its chest, what looks from here like an ordinary geode may be the seed of a new universe, or all that remains of an old one. The title of this spell comes from an essay by Deborah Bird Rose called Shimmer, When All You Love Is Being Trashed. Oh, God. In it, she writes, we are going to be asked again and again to take a stand for life. And this means taking a stand for faith in life's meaningfulness. We are called into recognition of the shimmer of life's pulses and the great patterns within which the power of life expresses itself. We are therefore called into gratitude for the fact that in the midst of terrible destruction, life finds a way to flourish, and that the shimmer of life does indeed include us. You're being welcomed into the shimmer of life. You're being invited into connection with what you love, even as it's changing. Finding ways of making your connections specific and tangible. What are you in symbiosis with? AKA, like, in reciprocal relationship with. Where do you feel woven into the patterns of life? This card could signal a depth of relationship that takes courage and rewards reciprocity. It takes courage to strip away the relationships that are not symbiotic. Here's your reminder that whatever you're holding tightly isn't a possession, but a changing process. Love it as it changes. Weave yourself back into the magic of your world. Breathe with a plant or a garden or a forest. Learn to love what changes as it changes. Find the seeds that want to grow. Find ways to say yes, even if your heart is breaking. And the key words: symbiosis, integration, and yes. So the spell for letting go is the same, is one side of this coin, the same side of the coin as the spell to find the shimmer. Because when you find the yes, when you find the symbiosis, then it's much easier to let go of what is not symbiotic. What is not reciprocal, what is not shimmering, what is not serving. But that alchemical process can be sort of tough. That process of transformation can be confusing. It puts you into the crucible, the cauldron, so to speak. A spell for letting go. Okay, Gemini, is there anything else I want to say before we move on? No, we're going to go to the extended reading now. I've got two other decks that I'm using for the clarifying portion of this reading. Isabella Rotman's This Might Hurt Tarot and her This Might Help deck. So we're going to use those decks to get clarifying in this reading. If it's resonating with you so far and you want to see the rest, click that link in the description below, and that will take you to the shifting space where we will investigate these readings together over the course of the winter season. We will watch the readings together. We will chat in the Discord and track the transits as they happen. We will pull cards for each other. So if this sounds like a space that would be supportive and you'd like to continue this investigation, I'll see you there. All right, Gemini, what's this about?